Org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
Resistance is futile.
Boldly going where no show has gone before. This is the Week in Geek with David D. Squared, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Broadcasting from the Gregory Ricks and Associates Wealth Management Studios, here's D. Squared.
Greetings, people of Earth. This is the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now on a broken microphone. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
Scungy
and
Dean.
And your brother is
Gone.
I don't know what he's doing. I think he's taking
a poopy head.
He's taking flute lessons or something. I'm not sure what's going on with him right now. But let me lay out the show for you tonight. Even though we don't have him, we got the incomparable 80s heartthrob, Lou Diamond Phillips tonight.
Oh my God, Richie Valens himself?
Ba-la-la-la-la-bamba. I don't know the
no
rest of
clue
the
who
words
that
because
is.
it's in Mexican. Ba-la-la-bamba.
Mexican?
I don't know what the hell it's in. What do I
it's
know?
Spanish.
It's whatever. That's what it's called. It's Mexicali or something. Or Mezcal.
Mezcal.
That's
There
what
you
it's
go.
called. That's what he speaks. Mezcal. Super nice dude. The movie that he's out promoting is called Et Tu, like Et Tu Brute. It is basically, he plays a sort of like a jaded director, and he's doing this community theater of Julius Caesar. And his actors suck, and he thinks his wife is sleeping with the lead, and then just wackiness ensues. And, dude, maybe it's because I'm a theater brat at heart that this movie spoke to me, but it was really, really good. And it got comically, it got dark and morbid, and there was a body count. Dude, I was not knowing what to expect at first. And at first, it's just like, okay, here's some artsy fartsy entertainment. No, oh God, no. It was all about the body count later, and it was friggin' hysterical, dude. So it's on streaming on Amazon right now. I think it's like $5. So, dude, like, do yourself a favor if you got time, check out Et Tu, because Lou Diamond Phillips really does knock it out the park. So yeah, we talked to him, and we even talked a little bit about Boo-Ray, because he's a poker guy at heart. I had to explain Boo-Ray to him. So for people who already know Boo-Ray, I apologize, but I had to lay it down how you play and lose your ass off when you're gambling with Boo-Ray.
Isn't that how gambling goes all the time anyway? You always lose?
Well, I was the house, so, I always won.
Yeah.
So there's that. But first, let's do this. Let's do this. And now, your top nerd news stories from around the world, brought to you by the Meridian Tea Company. Find them on Etsy. And now, your top nerd news story. Okay, now you may speak.
Hi.
See what I work
we
with
got
New
coming
Orleans?
up now?
You see what I work with New Orleans? This is what I got to deal with on a daily
I'm
basis.
just an audience too.
I don't even see the chat starting. I don't know why the chat's not working. Scungy, take a gander at that.
I'll take a gander at that goose.
All right, so look, CoastCon.
Yeah, way to go there, buddy.
That is a Freudian slip.
Yeah.
I love CoastCon. But no, San Diego Comic-Con is going on right now as we speak in
SDCC.
Sunny San Diego, California.
One day we'll make it there.
We'll never make it.
We need a sugar daddy and a sugar mama to pay for us to go.
Whatever. Sugar hermaphrodite at this point. You give me money, I'll go, So, there's tons of trailers coming out. But I was doing the show notes like on Monday or Tuesday because a bunch of stuff comes out, like early in the week sometimes. Yeah. And so there's a lot of stuff we haven't even gone through yet with all the stuff that's going on at San Diego Comic-Con. But we did go and see Fantastic Four this afternoon, me and Dean. Dean,
yes.
You liked it?
Yes.
I fell asleep.
That's not surprising.
I'm not narcoleptic, but
you're old.
I ate a bunch of popcorn, and so it started to drag in the middle, and that was when I was done. I was like, I was out. But it was a great movie, though, right?
Yes.
So the only knock I got against it was I never liked the casting from the start. Everybody's on a Pedro Pascal high. Everybody loves him some Pedro, and I like him, but I mean, it's just like his Reed Richards was non-existent practically. Like Pedro, has acting chops, but it was just like he was there. He was just sort of there, like he read the lines, but that could be just me. I don't want to poo-poo on the movie. I enjoyed it, but it was still, I wasn't blown away, and I didn't like it as much as I liked Superman. So I'll just say that.
But okay, was it better than the last two or last three?
Last three Marvel movies?
Last three Fantastic Four movies.
Oh yeah, anything is better than those. This one at least was.
Then you've already got to win.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, it was a little more humorous. I liked that. It was a whole '50s vibe going on, And I'll admit this now. Maybe hopefully somebody out there is recording. I was wrong. I thought something was going to happen, and it did not happen. Because I was all like, "This is what's going to happen. Listen to me. Listen to me now. Believe me now, and thank me later. I'm here to pump you up." But I was wrong. So there you. I don't say that very often. But dude, I will knock the crap out of you. Come on, say that again.
Do it.
Scudgy,
Do it.
All right, so Predator Badlands. We finally get a talking predator, and you and I were talking about this before the show.
Yeah.
They've talked before, but they never explained or they never gave us the translation and subtitle it. It was always just like, but this time we get it. Now, this really creepy image is of a synth, and it's becomes the comic relief, the foil to the angry teen angst predator.
I love the branding in her eyes.
That is dope AF, man. That Watani, Wayland Yutani eyeballs. Get them only in the near future. Yes. All right, here we go. Oh. Ooh, right in your ear.
In the ear. Reboot.
What the hell just happened to me? And where are my legs?
Lieutenant Dan, you got no legs.
So this is your first hunt.
A bow and arrow, nice.
And you've come to the most dangerous planet in the universe.
Oh, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. Oh, wait. Hi.
You're after a creature that can't be killed. The definitive apex predator. I could help you.
Lieutenant Dan. He just drops her.
Well, good luck with your journey.
Why does she sound like somebody's grandma at that point?
I know, she really does.
Well, good luck with your journey. Have fun storming the castle.
I mean, she really does. She's like, Predator.
It is comic relief. So far, the action sequences, what's going on, and they kind of give you the plot in the trailer a bit, where basically, and this is something I'll die on this hill, because everybody's complaining about, what do they do to the Predator? He doesn't look like a Predator. Where's his dress? Blah, blah, blah. Dude, it's like a teenager. He's an angsty teen trying to make a name for himself. But in their society, you got to kill giant ass monsters to basically get your rite of passage.
It's kind of like the Spartans when they sat there, they kicked them and sent them out into the wild, and you have to go fight a tiger or something.
Right.
This is their equivalent.
Exactly. Oh, I forgot to say, you can also watch us where we're streaming live right now on the Facebook page, and of course on YouTube at Twig Radio. You got to put that little ampersand at Twig Radio. Does anybody know what ampersand is?
Yeah, that's
that. There used to be a bar here.
It's before at Gmail.
That's basically, sure, we'll go with that. That's this little squiggly symbol, ampersand.
Yeah.
So no, is that the and sign? Holy crap!
That's
somebody. I see. Oh my God!
We have moved beyond it where we have now forgotten.
Now it's become meta. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Pound. I know pound. Wait a minute. Is ampersand a star?
Cue the awkward silence.
Isn't the ampersand a star?
No, that's a star.
That's a star?
Oh my God. All right, shut up. So we're streaming on YouTube at Twig Radio and on the Twitch stream. The Twitch stream Twig_radio. Okay. Now look, it's like C-3PO and Chewbacca.
Yeah, it really does look like it.
So you can see the freeze frame. You got no legs. And who is this corpse right here? I don't know. There's lots of corpses strewn around here.
here, you're not the predator.
You're the prey.
You're the prey.
He says, I am prey to no one. That's a big, that's a big beast.
Predator Badlands. When's it coming out there?
We might not be
Oh, wait.
alone in this hunt.
Oh, yeah, look, right. It's like they brought the big mecha from
Yes.
the autoloader from Aliens almost.
Ah, yes. So, side note,
Yes.
Carl has texted me and said ampersand is the and symbol.
Oh, see, okay,
Yes.
I thought so. Because like suddenly my brain was like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah,
And suddenly the ampersand is the and symbol.
Yes.
So I don't know what
Yes.
the at symbol is. It's just yat.
Yeah.
You put a Y and a at, and then you just ask somebody where yat.
So, yeah. Predator.
So, all right, look.
I finally got to see Prey. And
Oh,
if
God,
this
yeah,
is
right?
by the same director, so if this is anything like Prey, I'm excited.
So look, they've really done really well. The Killer of Killers cartoon movie they had was friggin' awesome. So that was really well done. So if they can kind of keep this stuff up, because also I put it in the show notes where you've got the on-set dispatches. It's a first look at Alien Earth on FX. Now it comes out in 2 weeks, August 12th.
Yeah.
And this looks really great because there's a lot of like body horror, but also the alien horror, because there's 3 other weird ass aliens that
Four.
are,
They said there were 5.
like, oh, okay, so 4 other. Yeah. One of them's like this cute little adorable looking little octopus that will like rip your face off and eat it. And
What
then
about the
there's like,
sheep?
then there's a bunch of other things that like go into your ear and stuff like that. Like, you know, just weird stuff where it's just like, oh dear God, no. Please,
It's like,
no.
let's just throw the kitchen sink at it and see what happens.
Well, I think if you want to make a series of this, you can't just have the friggin' aliens
Oh,
and just
no.
be like, here's some face huggers, here's some aliens. Yay.
Been
You
there,
got
done
to
that.
do more. So, I mean, you know, and they've always said there's other races out
Mm-hmm.
there. You know, they keep always saying, is it another bug hunt, sir? And they always say that, another bug hunt.
Yeah.
But then clearly they had never seen a friggin' xenomorph in their life because
Yeah.
they were crapping their pants as the blood was melting them in their armor.
Yeah.
So there's other bugs out there to call it a bug hunt.
Well,
So-
this is set before the events of Aliens, or is it after the events?
this is before. I think it's before almost everything because the ship crashes into. It might be a little after or before. It's hard to tell because they're still using like the cryostasis stuff to put it,
Yeah.
because the guy jumps into stasis when he realizes the ship's going to hell in a handbasket. You
Yeah.
know? But now in the trailer though, I'll just say, well, instead of just playing the whole damn thing, basically, long story short, the Weyland-Yutani ship that crashes into basically Coca-Cola. Their delivery truck crashes into the Pepsi plant. And so the Pepsi people are trying to crack all the Coca-Cola codes because nobody drinks crappy ass Pepsi. They all want Coca-Cola, so they're trying to get the secret formula out. So basically swap aliens and monsters and tech, and that's what you got. Coke versus Pepsi. And I
Rock
don't
and
know.
Roller Cola Wars.
So that's what it's going to be. So, all right, now moving on. Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. We have our
Why do we need 5 nights? I think we said everything in one.
We have our FNAF expert Dean with us, so he'll
Hello.
walk us through the
Yes,
stuff. We're like,
please.
wait, what is this? What is that? So without much further ado, here we go. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And you've never seen it? You saw
Nope.
the first one?
I played the game once.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original.
Oh yeah, it's got a
Nobody's
little
been here for
ride and
decades.
everything.
Some little girl got murdered here.
It's surprisingly undusty. It's surprised all those things were very undusty.
Yeah.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Okay, well, moving on.
Moving on then. You didn't give us the answers we needed.
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Some creepy music box playing.
It's a present. It's Christmas morning.
The Red Ryder BB gun.
It is. It's open.
Out pops. Okay, she did
People
not
that-
present.
Yeah.
What? People did not what?
The people who played Security Breach
Okay.
will understand the presence.
Okay. All right. See, look at you adding to the conversation. Good job,
Because
son.
I've been trying to play Security Breach, but I get jump scared too much.
I love it.
And I also
love
get
it.
stuck.
He's supposed to be coming with us to Halloween Horror Nights, and he's
That's gonna go well.
Yeah.
That's gonna go so well.
I'm gonna pack some extra Depends here.
Yes, yes.
Bloomhouse.
So this is what it's like? Being normal?
I think we've come pretty far.
He did a good job in the first movie. He really did.
How's Abby?
Some days she's good. Some days she misses her friends.
The animatronic
Stories
ghosts.
that you're gonna
Just say it.
fix those animatronics. It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Cue the speaking spell.
Abby, help us.
Help.
Come find us. I will show you the way.
Way to hell.
Oh no.
Something grabbed him.
That's jump scare, Dee. You all
They're
right?
out there, Mike.
I'm perfectly fine.
Everywhere.
There's something behind me.
As an animatronic.
Not done with you.
There's a lot of dead people in this trailer. Oh, turn off flashlight. Does it immediately run out of batteries?
Yeah, isn't that the whole thing? You only have so much.
Jump scares!
I don't.
So,
Friday Night at Freddy's 2, only in theaters, December 5th.
this
So-
takes place in the third game,
Okay.
I think.
All right.
So there's basically like, if people have played Security Breach, it's like Glam Rocks.
Oh, that's right. There's the one where they're all like
Security
rock stars.
breaches, yeah, with the
Yeah,
crocodile.
That's
and
Security
everything.
Breach.
That's right. Okay. So that's what this is. So that's a whole new cast of characters. So it's not the same old like here's Freddy
yeah,
Fazbear.
but-
Is it just me, or just like when they always have some movies like this sometimes where they go out in public, like so they have Freddy Fazbear walking down a street fair almost. They're always like, oh wow, look, but secretly it's actually a death dealing robot possessed by a ghost.
I tried to play the game. I did. I was so bored with it. It just bored me. All you were doing, it was like slideshow the game. It's like, look at this camera, then look at this camera. Oh, look, there's an animatronic. Close the door. Don't close the door. That's all it was. And I'm like, I don't get how it got as popular as it did. It wasn't for me. I get it.
What is he? What is he? A hater? Is he a hater?
Oh, look, I grew up with Rocket Fire Express and Chuck E. Cheese, and those things were creepy as hell. They really were. And I understand, but everybody loves it. Nobody's scared of it. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
It's jump scares. It's jump scares. That's all it is about jump scares, because kids would basically play it, have their friends come over, and then hit play. Oh, you got to watch this video. And then they, you got jump scared. And they all piddle their pants or whatever, and just funny.
Yes.
You got to scare your friends. And so it was kind of like that stupid meme and video you see.
Y'all's
where,
generation will not understand it.
No, because we didn't
We
have
lived it.
Well, no, we didn't have videos.
Yeah, but we were there physically with the animatronics.
But, yeah, right. But, it's like that stupid one where you put that screaming banshee jumps up in the middle of like a news broadcast, and you're like, honey, come watch this news story. And then it jumps on the screen, and then, the wife, falls over and then kicks you out of the house for a month. So, all right. All that's coming up next right here. All of that stuff. We got Lou Diamond Phillips is our guest tonight. And we'll wrap up Peacemaker Season 2. And we got some Wolfenstein news. So all that and more right here on The Weekend Geek with D Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
This is a ferocious hurricane.
Better prepare. It is important that we are prepared.
Generators ready.
Batteries. Candles.
All our prescriptions are filled.
Plenty of water.
Flashlights.
As you prepare for hurricane season,
We got food.
Radio.
take this moment to download our free iHeartRadio app for all your devices.
Now's the time to do it.
Because if the power goes out,
keep that line of communication open.
it's your direct link to information.
We must be ready.
Operation Stormwatch from News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Hey, Louisiana sports fans, heads up. Right now, lawmakers in Baton Rouge are running a trick play. They're trying to push through a tax hike that hits sports fans and local businesses. That's right, they want to make sports betting more expensive for you and your fellow sports fans. So time out. Tell your representatives no to a tax hike on Louisiana sports fans. Visit betonla.org. Paid for by the Sports Betting Alliance.
Gumbo Nation, you did it again. Thank you. 10 plus years on air, Mortgage Gumbo Dadcam has grown because of your trust in me as your local preferred lender with all your home loan needs. My recent recognition as a national top lender is awesome, but being your local lender is what matters to me and why I'm so thankful. I promise to continue to earn your trust in making your needs my priority. Visit MortgageGumbo.com.
Hey, Louisiana, how are you stopping litter?
In Terrebonne Parish, we put our trash in a bag and never out the car window.
In Bienville, we bag it, tie it, and put a lid on it.
We keep litter out of our lakes in Lafayette.
And in Calcasieu Parish, we keep our roads clean by clearing out our truck beds and securing our loads.
We need every person in every parish to stop littering and keep Louisiana beautiful. For more litter prevention tips, visit letlouisianashine.org.
Sponsored by Louisiana Lieutenant Governor's Office and Keep Louisiana Beautiful.
If you've been listening to Winning at Life for a while now, you probably already know that estate planning is more than just a will. You may need a trust. You definitely need both of your powers of attorney. So what's your plan? Hi, I'm Wes Blanchard, an estate planning attorney of offices in Metairie. Listen, don't leave your loved ones in a bind. Call me and we'll make you a plan or update your existing plan. Find me at wjblanchardlaw.com.
Welcome back to The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Don't forget you can listen to previous episodes on the iHeartRadio app at The Week in Geek Radio Show. Here's D Squared.
Welcome back in to The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
Scungy
and
Dean.
And DJ is, I don't know what he's doing. He's still at flute practice.
He a poopy head.
He's at flute practice. That's what he's doing. All right. As always, though, we strongly urge you to check out the Facebook page where it's going friggin' bananas over there.
I mean, right?
Our current reach for the past month and a half is 8.3 million right now. Our current
I didn't even know we knew that many people.
We don't. But the internet introduced us to 8.3 million people. So what's funny, the latest meme to blow up, which just cracked 2 million, is it's a Monty Python meme, and it's a Monty Python mixed with D&D. It's the little rabbit,
yes,
and so it's like a druid, it's like they're like, oh, I go to pet the rabbit. He's like, roll, and the guy's like, animal handling? No, initiative. And so the entire feed is just filled with like, run away, and take the holy hand grenade, bring out the book of armaments. So it's all Monty Python quotes. And so it has just exploded. I mean, I've lost track, but it's. And
Might I just say that I am honored to disappoint millions of people.
Yeah, look, so we don't usually tell them about the radio show. It's just like hey, check out these memes. All right, but on Facebook, The Week in Geek Radio Show, on Twitter at Twig Radio, and the Instagram's The Week in Geek. And of course, our Twitch stream is Twig_radio. And Scungy, where can people listen to this show?
Well, if you missed any part of tonight's show, or if you want to actually become part of one of those millions of people viewing us, you can find us on Spreaker.com or download Spreaker for your smartphone or tablet. We're also on Google Play, Spotify, YouTube's, iTunes, and Google Play, and the beautiful, wonderful, sexy iHeartRadio app with the candy-like button.
Well, hello there.
Be a part of the show. Download that free iHeartRadio app, go to News Talk 99.5 WRNO, and click that little red microphone button.
Well, hello there.
And you too can be a part of the show, just like this.
David Ford, BBC World Service here, reporting to you live from the sneak preview of Obi-Wan Season 2.
Wow, Ben's Obi-Wash laundromat. Ben, how do you get your desert robe so clean?
Ancient Jedi secret. Jar Jar? We said need more Qui-Gon!
Ancient Jedi secret, huh?
Oh, this bloody rubbish! This is worse than the bloody acolyte!
Do you have to go to the hospital?
Right, friend, good day.
Next time, it could be you. Download that free iHeartRadio app, go to News Talk 99.5 WRNO, and click that little red microphone button.
Well, hello there.
And who said the British had dry humor?
Yes. It's clean humor now, thanks to the laundromat.
Ancient Jedi secrets. All right.
That is a throwback to an old commercial for people who don't know.
Yeah, every now and again I'll drop a time to make the donuts line, and people look at me like, "What the heck? What? You worked at a bakery?" I'm like, no.
Oh, Duncan.
Shut up. All right. So, Peacemaker Season 2. So this trailer dropped at San Diego Comic-Con. Next week, we'll definitely dig into all the news that happened at San Diego Comic-Con. The whole H isn't like I guess it's still there, but I haven't really seen a whole lot of leaks come out. There's been a lot of
they've been very tight on what it like. They don't have a lot of videos. For instance, before you jump, they had the Coyote versus Acme panel, and there's no video of the trailer that they showed. They've got some screenshots that they let out, but they would not let a trailer out. So I don't know.
All right, Peacemaker, here we go.
We doing it up in style.
Hey guys, I got beer.
Party time.
On. Duh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Just hand it to him.
I'll just hand it to him.
I've changed a lot since I last saw you. I don't want to be a joke anymore. I want to be a real hero.
You wear a clown costume and go out and beat up people.
Chris, take something bad and make something good out of it.
I need to find the Peacemaker.
Friend of the show.
My son.
Frank Grillo.
You're being monitored right now.
By who?
Rick Flag, Sr.
Whoa.
What is it?
I have a dimensional portal. And it leads to a parallel world.
What?
It's not that big a deal.
Get the out of not.
Thanks, Eagly. Argus.
My son's a better man you could ever dream of being. I've tried to make up for my mistakes, but I'm not sure redemption is possible.
He's in love with you.
Me and Chris, it's never gonna be a thing.
I'm going to make a life in the other world.
Why is he always in his tiny whities?
I don't
like.
know.
It's always at least one shot of him in his tiny whities.
I know.
There's another dimension. It's exactly the same as ours.
But better. Best dimension ever.
Dude, that's sick.
It's got a peace cycle.
We need to close that dimensional rift.
Carlos, I'm partnering you up with our new agent, Rip Jagger.
Who's Rip Jagger?
Oh, that
Judo master.
Hey, fatty.
Hey, fatty.
No matter how green the grass is over there, you belong here with us.
We're gonna get Chris back.
You met your own self from a parallel dimension? You're wearing his clothes?
You think I bought this? That's painful.
Peacemaker, August 21st on HBO. HBO Max.
So Eric said that did a comment. It's great. He says, I can't remember. I can remember when John Cena was in the first Marine movie, which was garbage.
Oh, yeah.
And he did like 12 rounds in these action movies. And I thought he was terrible. Almost 20 years later, and I'm anxiously waiting for his newest season.
Dude, like we had talked about this before, where it was just like when Peacemaker, when this series came out, however many years ago it was, like 3 or 4 now,
like
I guess.
2 or 3, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Well, we had COVID in between. Whereas it was just like he's finally made it. Where like when I see him on the big screen, I don't just kind of groan, because look, I just watched Heads of State. That movie was actually pretty damn funny, dude. Like it's him and Idris Elba, and it was really a good movie. It was a good movie.
Well, the reason why I think is that he finally realized that he can't be a serious action actor. He can have some seriousness in his roles, but he has to be more like just goofy and whatnot.
Well, all right, yes and no. All right, because in the Heads of State that just came out, he plays more of a warm, nice guy who's like he's an action star who's been voted in as president.
Yeah.
So like Ronald Reagan becomes president, and so it's like he's an actor with all these action movies, and so people recognize him here and there. But he's like he's just a nice guy. He's like, I believe in the American way, and just like give people a chance. And Idris Elba's like this just jaded British Parliament prime minister. So it really plays well because he does. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it's not like a lovable idiot, but just like it's progressed into a more of an innocence, I guess, where it's not just like like. Because in Peacemaker, when he went off on that old guy next to you sure pay to pay where? Like I was like, I'm here for that.
Yeah, exactly. But
he's grown because look, this other movie called Jackpot that he was in with on Amazon with Awkwafina. Like that was a really good movie too, and he plays a genuinely sort of nice guy, and that was a funny movie because he kept saying, kept quoting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the movie, So that hits me where I live.
Once he moved into the comedic roles and the everyman roles and stuff like that, it was just I know that is the best.
Yeah, Dan's the man, Dan Henry. I can't stop watching those cat tackling toddler videos. His name is John Cena. And somebody asked him at SDCC while he was up on the stage, they were promoting Peacemaker. Somebody asked him, "Have you ever seen the prank call where he's it's like kind of like cranky anchors.
Yeah.
They call and it's like, hi. Is so-and-so here? No. Well, tonight you can see John Cena. And it's like, it just keeps going.
I know, it was great.
And he pretends he's like, no, I haven't seen it. He goes, okay, yes, I've seen it several times. I watch it whenever I'm sad. So, all right, holy crap, we got to take another break. All right, so when we come back, we are going to have Lou Diamond Phillips on with us. Lou Diamond Phillips from Young Guns. And do you know what they're working on in New Mexico right now? Stick around on the other side of the break and you'll find out. I'll ask Lou Diamond, what the hell is he doing in New Mexico right now?
Aliens.
All that is coming up up next. And then if you don't know how to play Boo-Ray, I'll give you a Boo-Ray primer on how to lose all your money gambling if you don't want to play, the 5-card stud or whatever. This is The Week in Geek with D Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Now, from the Gregory Ricks and Associates Wealth Management Studios, this is News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Serving the Louisiana hobby and games community for over 12 years, Gopher Games has prided itself on offering the very best in personalized customer service, unique experience-based events, and premium amenities for our Gopher Academy members, such as after-hours private gaming space, full immersion RPG room, rotating board game library, and coming soon a video game arcade. So join the Gopher community at 4953 West Napoleon Avenue. For more info, go to gophergamesnola.com or the Gopher Discord. Gopher Games, where you got game.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Get ready to unleash your potential at CrossFit Grigri. Are you tired of ordinary gyms? Say hello to extraordinary results. At CrossFit Grigri, we're not just a gym, we're a family. Join our community of passionate individuals who seek to better themselves, help those around them, and find enjoyment in doing both. Experience personalized training, expert coaching, and a supportive environment that fuels your fitness journey. Learn more at CrossFitGrigri.com or follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. CrossFit Grigri, where the potions and the programming and the magic's in the community.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
Fox News, I'm Deborah Valentine. President Trump in Scotland announcing a trade deal with the European Union.
I think it's great that we made a deal today instead of playing games and maybe not making a deal at all. I think it's, I'm going to let you say, but I think it's the biggest deal ever made.
The EU commissioner says a 15% tariff deal was reached across the board. Police have arrested and charged 42-year-old Bradford Gilly in connection with Saturday's stabbing of 11 people at a Michigan Walmart. Grand Traverse County Sheriff is Michael Shea.
Mr. Gilly's history shows prior assaultive incidents as well as controlled substance violations.
The man is charged with 1 count of terrorism and 11 counts of assault with intent to murder. He faces life in prison if he's convicted. Gilly attacked shoppers with a folding knife before he was tackled by a group of bystanders who held him until police arrived. America's listening to Fox News.
Now back to The Week in Geek with D Squared. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Yeah, definitely tell your enemies.
Welcome back into The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared. Let's go to the guest line. Actor, director, author, and 80s heartthrob, Lou Diamond Phillips joins us. Lou, how you doing, bro?
I'm fantastic, and my heart is still throbbing, thank goodness.
Look, dude, Et 2 is out streaming now, and whatever Amazon is charging, fork up the money. Et 2, dude, I watched it last night. It was friggin' epic, and I loved it, man.
It's crazy, right? It's a quirky, weird little black comedy horror thriller film, and I'm quite proud of it. I'm actually when I first read the script, I got to tell you, I thought, oh my goodness, how's this thing going to get out? And I'm thrilled. Max Zanis, the writer-director, did an amazing job. The cast is wonderful. The brilliant Malcolm McDowell, and it knocked it out of the park. And so we did really well at film festivals, and I'm thrilled that folks at home are going to get a chance to see it.
And what was really funny, like I took a couple of notes while I'm watching the movie, and I wrote in there that your character was like the epitome of the show must go on, but then strange things started happening. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, that's kind of fun. Some people have said it's like The Shining meets Birdman, because you're watching the director unravel, as the movie continues, and sometimes to hilarious effect. But yeah, he's got a little bit of Jack, from The Shining in there, because he's kind of slowly losing it. But it's just a lot of fun.
So look, man, Young Guns 3 is apparently y'all are working on it now. Look, are y'all going to start a new prank war for Young Guns 3 now?
Oh, we need to, right? But the problem is that Emilio's going to direct it. So, wow, do we really, really want to take him out at his knees?
Well,
he was the worst.
You could do the old thing where you just, put black ink or whatever on the eye hole of the camera, and then he just walks around with the black eye circle.
Yeah, Yeah, he did that in what was it? Stakeout. That's hilarious. Yeah, Emil was quite the prankster on both Young Guns 1 and 2. And we're supposed to start shooting this fall, so I might have to go into my old bag of tricks.
We're visiting with Lou Diamond Phillips. Et 2 is out now. Make sure you see it. So look, I'm a theater nerd here in New Orleans. We got Le Petit Theater. I grew up doing shows there, and it was haunted as hell. And I guess the question is, is your character nuts or seeing ghosts?
I can't answer that. Yes. I mean, that's just it. That is the question, isn't it? Malcolm McDowell plays the theater janitor, and he is an interesting presence. And gives me some very questionable advice. So, but it was absolutely wonderful working with him, and this role is almost like tailor-made. And it's sort of very Shakespearean in its approach. Really enjoyed it.
So, what was it that kind of brought you to it, or I guess because I mean, like it really was just it's set in one theater. I mean, this is really like low budget but awesome as hell. I mean, my son he does digital filmmaking here in New Orleans at Loyola, and I called him after I watched the show. I'm like, dude, you need to watch this because it's like low budget but friggin' awesome.
Well, that's the whole point, man. I mean, first of all, the role was fantastic. I mean, the role is just, scenery chore. You know what I mean? Just big and articulate, and some pretty hilarious monologues. But I was so impressed with the approach that Max, the writer-director, had. It's like, it's so smart. Set it in one location. It happens in real time. You're not running all over the place with the crew. We shot it in 15 days.
Damn.
And so, I mean, your son, should take a note here because it was like, here's a movie that I know I can achieve on a certain amount of money and still make it good. It's that kind of preparation and that sort of what's the word I'm looking for? It's the ingenuity to pull something like this off.
So now, have you worked with people like that director before, or were you able to channel somebody, or?
Oh my goodness, he's kind of an amalgam of a few people. I mean, Christopher Renshaw, who directed me on Broadway, is very English and sort of very demanding and very direct. And so there's a bit of that. Dr. Peter Weller is a really good friend of mine, and not only is an actor, but I've worked with him as a director, and he's a big presence. He's a guy who can wear a beret without irony. And I mean, just physically, it's like I wanted Jeff Goldblum, glasses. I wanted like Jeff Goldblum, would tie a little kerchief around his neck and be stylish.
Now that you say it, I see it. Holy crap.
Right, so there were a lot of touchstones in trying to make Brent a really iconic figure.
Now, one sidebar, poker, and you used to run a home game forever, like Brandon Lee, God rest his soul, used to come out there. Like, are you still doing the home games, man?
I haven't done the home game in a million years, which is a shame, And I live in New York now, so I used to play at the Commerce Casino in Los Angeles, but yeah, I'm not playing nearly as much poker as I want. And the good news is I've been really, really busy this year. The bad news is I didn't get out to the World Series of Poker.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's a shame.
Well, have you ever played Boo-Ray? Because that's what we played down here, man. Like Boo-Ray, it's kind of like.
I know, I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Dude, all right, so it's basically it's like poker, but you get dealt 5 cards apiece, and the dealer flips over a card. That's the trump card for one hand and one hand only, and then you can draw up to 4 cards in your 5-card hand before the play starts, and then basically whoever is in the lead, whoever won the previous trick, or you start the game to the left of the dealer, like that they start it off. And so if you don't have a trump card or you can't match the suit that's in there, you just play whatever's in your hand. But if you don't take a single trick in the 5 card round, then you get Boo-Ray and you have to match the pot, and matching the pot sucks.
Let me just give you my money now.
Yes,
That sounds pretty complicated.
It's fun though. It's fun, man. Find a casino that's got Boo-Ray and jump in on the game, bro.
Okay, yeah, no, that's the thing about Hold'em. As they said, it's like 2 minutes to learn and a lifetime to master. So, I'm still working on that.
That is Lou Diamond Phillips. Can't wait to see what else you got coming. Young Guns 3, I'm stoked about that. But Et 2 is streaming now. Give them your money and enjoy this movie. As a theater rat, it hit me harder than most people, but dude, it was awesome, bro.
Excellent, brother. Thank you so much.
That was 80s heartthrob, Lou Diamond Phillips. Dude, they're filming Young Guns 3 right now out there in New Mexico. Wow. So we're going to get it. And Christian Slater's out there with him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Emilio Estevez. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I had to Google to make sure Emilio was still alive. Apparently, he is still alive.
Yes.
And I had no idea. I didn't know what happened to
I'm still
Emilio.
trying to figure out how... I thought Chavez died, didn't he?
I thought he did too, but clearly he didn't because he's directing the film.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that would have come up if I'd have been like, hey, tell me about your friend Emilio. He's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
That didn't happen, so we're okay. All right. When we come back, we'll wrap up tonight's show. We got that, we got some news about Wolfenstein, and I don't know, maybe we'll play a hand of Blu-ray during the break. I don't know.
I don't have any money.
Oh, come on, man. Dude, the amount of money that I lost playing Blu-ray. What?
I have no money.
Neither do I. Spend all that Comic-Con.
You did. You need to start cleaning up my house so you can earn some more money, punk.
There you go.
All right.
I'm cleaning up my new room.
Isn't there a con next weekend?
They're in 2 weeks. There's going to be at the Pontchartrain Center.
In Kennebra?
In Kennebra.
All right, we'll give you all the details when we come back from this break. This is The Week in Geek with D Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO. Hey, Louisiana sports fans, heads up. Right now, lawmakers in Baton Rouge are running a trick play. They're trying to push through a tax hike that hits sports fans and local businesses. That's right, they want to make sports betting more expensive for you and your fellow sports fans. So time out. Tell your representatives no to a tax hike on Louisiana sports fans. Visit betonla.org. Paid for by the Sports Betting Alliance.
Gumbo Nation, you did it again. Thank you. 10 plus years on air, Mortgage Gumbo Dadcam has grown because of your trust in me as your local preferred lender with all your home loan needs. My recent recognition as a national top lender is awesome, but being your local lender is what matters to me and why I'm so thankful. I promise to continue to earn your trust in making your needs my priority. Visit MortgageGumbo.com.
Hey, Louisiana, how are you stopping litter? In Terrebonne Parish, we put our trash in a bag and never out the car window.
In Bienville, we bag it, tie it, and put a lid on it.
We keep litter out of our lakes in Lafayette.
And in Calcasieu Parish, we keep our roads clean by clearing out our truck beds and securing our loads.
We need every person in every parish to stop littering and keep Louisiana beautiful. For more litter prevention tips, visit letlouisianashine.org.
Sponsored by Louisiana Lieutenant Governor's Office and Keep Louisiana Beautiful.
If you've been listening to Winning at Life for a while now, you probably already know that estate planning is more than just a will. You may need a trust. You definitely need both of your powers of attorney. So what's your plan? Hi, I'm Wes Blanchard, an estate planning attorney, offices in Metairie. Listen, don't leave your loved ones in a bind. Call me and we'll make you a plan or update your existing plan. Find me at wjblanchardlaw.com.
Listen to WRNO on the iHeartRadio app, sponsored by Dudley DeVosier Injury Lawyers. Call 444-4444.
That's 444-4444.
Non-attorney spokesperson Chad Dudley, New Orleans.
It's not safe out here. It's wondrous, with treasures to satiate desires both subtle and gross. But it's not for the timid.
Hi, this is John Delancey, and you are listening to The Week in Geek.
Hi, this is David D. Squared. You're listening to The Week in Geek, along with...
Hi, this is Scungy, and you are listening to The Week in Geek.
Hi, this is...
Oh, what the? You gotta go
read the room.
Yeah, gotta read the room, man. All right, so welcome back into The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. So, all right, you can follow along at home with The Week in Geek on Facebook, where we're streaming live, on the Twitch stream, Twig_radio, and on YouTube at Twig Radio. So, all right, Wolfenstein. Who here likes the Fallout series on Amazon?
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
What? Yeah, you did.
I haven't seen it fully.
Oh, okay, but you saw parts of it, so it looks just like the game because you played the game.
Yes.
Freaking amazing sets, amazing everything that they did. But Wolfenstein series is now in development with Amazon, and the Fallout show team will be doing it. So now I suddenly feel very good about this video game spinoff.
So with Wolfenstein, there's one thing that you have to remember.
What?
That is to suspend disbelief when it comes to this. I mean, the latest one, which is probably what I'm guessing they're going to be basing it off of when it rebooted a couple of years ago. This dude was in like a vegetable for 20 years.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden he hasn't moved, hasn't walked on his own, and then gets up out of a wheelchair, no muscle atrophy at all, and just mows down all the Nazis.
Well, and the tagline for the show is "The story of killing Nazis is evergreen." So
true.
Now I've got to wonder how many people are going to clutch their pearls the first time they see a swastika, because it's just like, I mean, people will just lose their freaking mind. It's like, it's a show, and they're gonna die. So just chill. Just take a deep breath. Enjoy the show for what it is, because really, what was really cool about this, and the first time, if you ever played Castle Wolfenstein back in the 80s, was one of like the first person shooters, Doom and Castle Wolfenstein.
Yep.
You fought Hitler in a battle armor suit.
Hitler.
The Mecha Hitler. And it's so funny too, because I saw when this information dropped, a couple of memes popped up, and it was this old guy looking at a picture of Wolfenstein and Hitler, and it's like, "Hey Siri, is this a real image?" It's like, Jesus God. So this really looks like it's going to be something that will actually be worth a damn, and because if you've played the games, some of the cutscenes are friggin' amazing.
Yeah.
And one of the cool parts, Dean, you started playing this game, and did you get where you had to decide who lived and who died when the Nazis caught you?
No.
Okay. So because maybe you had to choose either the young guy or the old guy.
Yeah.
And it affected who you fought at the end and how it changed some of your skills and stuff too. Because if you let the young guy live, you got a couple of different things. So it changes the story.
Yeah.
So really great story. The cut scenes were movie level quality. So I'm kind of stoked about
it's
that.
old blood, new blood.
New blood is he's got 2 daughters now.
Yeah.
He's got kids, so the kids carry the mantle. And rough primer. So just what this is, the Wolfenstein universe. The Nazis win. They completely take over the entire world. They're in charge of the space race. They've got all the nukes. They've got all the guns. They got all the equipment. So, and America is basically a pawn, state run by the Germans. So, basically, Viva America, and we just start killing Nazis. So, like the tagline says, killing Nazis is evergreen.
Yeah, it never goes out of style.
You know what else is evergreen? Cheating on your spouse. You like that segue?
That's
right
a great
there?
segue.
That's why I paid the big bucks. Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby, the stars of Fantastic Four: First Steps. They both, play Reed Richards. They both play
Sue Storm.
Sue Storm. So, let me pull up some of these pictures because, dear God, they got really, really handsy lately. And what's weird about this is that it's oddly. So she's married. So first and foremost here, let me throw it up there. There you go. Where's the pictures? So, I could expand the pictures.
Yes.
There we go. Look how close they're getting. And this is more than
I'm working together.
Friendly co-stars that are, happen to be married in the movie.
That is
she's
looking
married.
very lovingly into each other's eyes.
So these are just still pictures. There are videos of them where they're doing the whole cheek rub and the chin swagger, like boop, 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 boop. They're booping each other on the nose. But then there's a lot of they're playing handsies with each other sometimes, like curling their fingers and doing all these stuff you did in high school.
Yeah.
You don't do that with your wife now because you already got you got the cow, you get the milk for free, whatever. I don't know. Figure out the analogy I'm making. But so it's really weird. And so she's married. Clearly she's pregnant as well.
Yeah.
And there's right there, very handsy. You can see it right here on the screen.
Yeah.
Very handsy. So people are wondering what's up with that.
I don't no, that.
Oh, hi, Eric. Eric, this is the official tagline for why they're so handsy. Apparently, it's for Pedro's social anxiety.
That man has social anxiety.
Yes, we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Correct.
That man.
Maybe the social anxiety he's having is because he can't take her right then and there on the stage.
The one that
perhaps.
all of Hollywood...
He's getting really anxious.
The one that all of Hollywood is calling daddy has social anxiety.
Yes, that's what it is. She's just trying to keep him calm so he doesn't, so he doesn't
I
do
lost
anything.
faith in
That's my
humanity.
story. That's my story, and I'm
it's been
sticking
like
to
that
it.
for a very long time.
Yes. All right. So, tomorrow I got an interview set up with none other than Colin Mockery.
Colin Mockery!
Crap, I got to go watch that movie tonight. Son of a biscuit. Okay, I know.
Whose line is it anyway?
Whose line is it anyway? Fame. So Colin Mockery will be our guest next week, and we'll recap San Diego Comic-Con because so much crap came out that we just did not have enough time to get to it all tonight. Hell, we didn't even talk about Predator. Good Fortune.
Good Fortune.
So apparently Good Fortune, we get more on the story. It's like a Wonderful Life sort of ripoff because Seth Rogen, I can't do his laugh. DJ can do it. Basically, it's him and the Aziz guy.
Yeah,
they
Aziz
swap.
Ansari.
Basically, they swap. One becomes like an Uber driver. The other one
It's
becomes
almost like a
tech
Prince and
bro.
a Pauper thing as well.
Yeah, and Keanu is just so great. He goes. I just thought I would let him see that having a life of luxury and money is not all it's cracked up to me. And she's like, how did that go? Apparently, it fixes all his problems. Just like that.
It was great.
Yeah, duh. Give me some money and we'll fix a lot of my problems. All right, what you got over there?
We got NOLA Comic-Con. It's going to be next weekend. Well, not next weekend, on the 9th and the 10th.
Okay.
It's going to be at the Pontchartrain Center here in Kennebra. And we got a bunch of people that we know there. Ted Wiley's going to be there. Tim Lottie, Anthony Figueroa. We got Preston Acevedo. And also you have a man that you did a panel for, Mr. Scott Innes.
Hey, Scott Innes. There you go.
Ruby-doo.
All right, Colin Mockery is our guest next week, and we'll recap San Diego Comic-Con. Till next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.
WRNO FM, New Orleans, #1 on your presets, in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
We have a deal. I'm Daria Albinger, Fox News, and President Trump says it's the
All right, y'all. I think that's going to do it for tonight. I just realized I got to go home and do show prep. That sucks. I got to go home and work. Boo. Boo. All right. Hey, you didn't make yourself look like an idiot this week. Good job.
Well, I purposely made my voice high. purposely.
Why?
Remember when y'all like were making the?
Oh yeah.
I purposely.
I know.